Hey everybody, welcome back to Tired Old Queen at the Movies.
Tired Old Queen at the Movies. Oh, Johnny, you know what? For the hot summer, I thought I would do a hot melodrama. This one is called Home from the Hill from 1960, and it stars Robert Mitchum, Eleanor Parker, George Hamilton, and George Peppard, and it's directed by Vincente Minnelli. Now, Vincente Minnelli was essentially most famous for his musicals, but I love his melodramas. They're always all-star, big, trashy melodramas. I just love them. And this one was taken from a first novel by William Humphrey. At this particular time in movies, trashy southern families with their secrets and small town secrets were really, really big. Peyton Place had come out, it was a big hit. Long Hot Summer had come out, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. So this one fit perfectly right into the genre.
Oh, it had nothing to do with you personally, you understand? I don't believe it.
In this movie, Robert Mitchum practically owns this southern town. His name is Wade Hunnicutt. He has his son Theron, who's played by George Hamilton, and he has his wife Hannah, played by Eleanor Parker, with one of the worst southern accents you're ever going to see, but keep watching, it's worth it.
But I take it you are not satisfied.
No, my dear, I'm not.
Anyway, she has grown frigid and hasn't slept with him in ages because she found out he was sleeping with every woman in town, and he's fathered all these kids in town.
Everyone knows about your father.
Knows what?
Oh, he's not the kind of a man you think he is. Why, there's hardly a woman in town whose name hasn't been linked with his at one time or another.
Their marriage is like this, but they've stayed together for the sake of their son Theron, who's sort of grown up to be a mama's boy. Well, now he's 18, and his father has decided he's going to become a man.
What I'm saying is you're going to have to stand up and be counted. You're going to be known in these parts as a man, or as a mama's boy.
Now, on the outskirts of this story is Rafe. Now, Rafe is played by George Peppard. And at the very beginning of this movie, they're on a duck hunt, a whole bunch of the men from town, and they're down in the swamps and on this duck hunt. And somebody takes a shot and tries to kill Robert Mitchum, and it turns out to be this young husband of one of the many women he's been sleeping with in town. And Rafe saves his life and takes him back. And it turns out, as the story progresses, that Rafe is his illegitimate son. And he has never claimed Rafe as his son, and Rafe knows that he's his son, but Mitchum has one son, and it's Theron.
Look, I take care of you, good care. You get seed, you got liquor, tobacco, you hunt my woods, you fish my streams, you own a change of clothes, you live rent-free, you got steady employment.
Well, Theron is kind of a mama's boy, and he's not so Robert Mitchum takes him into the study. Oh, it's great. All the couches are red leather, and there's dogs around. It's a real man environment, but he uses red all the time. Red, red, red. And he has Theron come down, and he throws a rifle at him. He says, I'm going to teach you how to shoot, boy. Look at that over in that fireplace. Now put that gun up. Keep your eyes open. Now slowly squeeze the trigger. And he shoots the gun off. And his mother runs in, and Mitchum sits back and says, Hannah?
I'm going to take him out in the company of men. Whether you like it or not, Hannah, that boy's going to come of age.
You can't have him.
You can't stop me.
So he teaches the kid how to hunt. All of a sudden the kid is killing everything in sight. And then, to prove his manhood, he has the boy go on a wild boar hunt and hunt a wild boar. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of these wild boars out there in Texas and Mississippi. They're enormous. They are humongous. They have tucks that come out like this. They're scary as heck. So Vincente Minnelli got 2 actual wild boars to film this thing. One of them died en route. And they had a real heck of a time trying to get this pig to act. Which is, you know, it's kind of ironic when you think of how many pigs still act in movies. Anyway, so Theron goes after this, and this wild boar chase with the moving camera through the swamps is one of the most exciting things that you'll ever see. It is so intense and so exciting. And this pig charging this kid is so scary. He proves that he's a man, and then he meets a girl.
Hello, Theron.
Hello, Libby.
And Theron asks her to go to celebrate. He shot this pig. His father's holding a big coming out party about this pig, you know, and because he's a man now. And Libby's father won't let him in the door. And Theron doesn't know why. And Libby's father says, you know, insinuates that because your father has such a bad reputation. So gradually, his mother tells him,
but if he did have a lot of women, maybe he had a reason.
Oh, yes, he had a reason. I haven't lived with him since before you were born.
and they have this power struggle over this kid, and the kid rebels, and and he has this incredible love affair with this girl. And it has its consequences. And some of them are heartwarming and some of them are tragic, and it's big and splashy. And the thing I love about this movie the most is that it got this aura of romanticism. It's got this score by Bronislaw Kapper that's one of the most gorgeous, sumptuous scores in the history of movies. It tugs at your heart, and it plays constantly through this movie.
I know it's not simple, Hannah. I know what we've been through. We've got scars on us. They're going to show for the rest of our lives. But the point is, we've still got some life left to live.
It's trashy, it's flashy, it's hot, it's sexy, it's exciting, and I think you're going to love Robert Mitchum, Eleanor Parker, George Hamilton, and God, George Peppard at his most handsome, and Vincente Minnelli's Home from the Hill.
Let's all go to the
Okay. Now, this
to get ourselves a treat.